I challenge you to watch the first episode of this anime and not be interested. Hey guys, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I'm the Monio, the interdimensional demon who talks the most about Chinese anime on YouTube, and you're on my channel. And since we're at a time when everyone is impressed with Chinese anime like To Be Hero X or Super Cube, I'm here to simply recommend the best Chinese anime you'll ever watch, and I'm not exaggerating. This anime is a kind of Chinese Death Note with plots of mystery, investigation, and time travel, as well as lots of emotion and charismatic characters, who are often victims of their own tragic fate. But let's take it one step at a time. Link Click is an anime adaptation of a donghua, which is basically a Chinese manga, that tells the story of two friends who work in a photography studio, and both have special powers related to photos, and extremely difficult names to remember. The guy with black hair is called Qing Shaoshi, and the one with white hair is called Lu Guang, and we also have the girl called Xiao Ling, who despite not having powers, is fundamental to the story. Lu Guang has the power to look at a photograph and know everything that happened at the moment the photo was taken, and he was able to continue seeing everything that happened, which is extremely useful for finding out information that no one else knows. The other guy, Qing Shaoshi, has the power to teleport into a photograph. When this happens, his consciousness returns to the date and place where the photo was taken. At the exact moment it was clicked, his consciousness takes over the body of the person who took the photo, while he is in the person's body. Regardless of whether it is a man, woman, or child, he experiences the feelings that the person had at that moment. Love, anger, happiness, sadness. He feels everything with the same intensity that the person felt. A cool thing is that the powers of the two friends complement each other. While one enters the photo, the other monitors what is going to happen and gives instructions on what to do while the two maintain a mental connection. The result of this is a kind of espionage mission in which they need to fulfill some objective for which they were hired, usually to obtain information. But the most complex thing is that when they enter the photo, they are not just seeing a memory, it is a time travel. And everything that Qing Shaoshi does with the body of the person who took the photo becomes the real past that happened and what the person remembers. And this is very dangerous, because if the past is changed, it can create a butterfly effect that will directly interfere with the present. But the Monio, I understand more or less what it is about, but I don't feel like it is as good as you want me to believe. Well, what I can assure you is that the script is incredibly well written. They start with simple missions, then they start to get emotionally involved in some cases, and eventually they get involved in a dangerous murder plot, in which other people with mysterious and unknown powers threaten the lives of people close to them. The protagonists need to discover how these powers work, how to defend themselves, who these people are, why they are doing this, and how each character's past is related to all of this. We see the same scene from the perspective of several characters, and we understand how and why things happen that way. Drawing an analogy from the main plot of this anime, it is as if Link Click were the Death Note anime, in which the detectives also have very specific powers and rules, and we see the story from their point of view and try to understand who Light is and how his powers work. I confess that it is a somewhat difficult anime to watch, not because it is not good, but because its plot involves you in a way that frustrates you at times, because those Deus Ex Machina moments, where a character appears at the last second to save another, simply do not exist here, and you will eventually see cool characters die, which can be a bit frustrating for some. Link Click has 2 seasons of 12 episodes, a 3rd season with 6 episodes that works as a prequel to the story, and we have an extra season with episodes in chibi format, which are those characters with big heads. The technical quality of the anime is very good, although it does not have animation that stands out as much as other Chinese anime, which are absurdly well animated. Link Click has very beautiful animation and art direction, with a very unique aesthetic that is considerably different from conventional Japanese anime. If you are tired of isekais and those generic fantasy animes, with wizards and warriors going to face the Demon King, and want to see something different, that only Chinese animes can provide, with an extremely well-written and engaging plot, you will not regret watching Link Click. But what about you? Have you watched it? Is it among the best animes you have ever seen? Leave a comment, and if you liked the video, subscribe to follow the next content. Until next time my people, demonic hugs.